All right, guys, what is going on? I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Just want to briefly come on and say I am ready for the Sacramento Kings season to start. I got this team winning 52 games this season, despite going 0-5 in the meaningless preseason, and despite looking rough at times, or should I say, for the most part, the Kings had a rough preseason. Offensively, they did not look good. Defensively, they were a question mark through 5 games. And despite the starters getting 25 plus minutes on the last 3 games of the preseason, I am going to say that the Sacramento Kings, I still feel confident in the Kings this upcoming season on winning 52 games. This team has not won 50 plus games since obviously a little over almost two decades ago, should I say. Boy, I am excited though. I really am excited. I wasn't a fan of the Boogie Ellis waving. I still think that was a mistake, but it does open up another roster spot, and the Kings have yet to either trade for a player or sign a player. There are some notable free agents available that have been cut from their prospective teams, but I still like this Kings team on paper, and obviously this offseason that they've had. Devin Carter's going to be out half of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if he misses all year. I do like Jordan McLaughlin pickup. I thought he was really good. And then recently, their recent pickup, Doug McDermott's a sniper. He can shoot out flames. And I think he's going to be so vital to this team's success when they need the floor spacing and when they need a 3-point basket. He can come in and he can get buckets, man. And I think there's a good chance he will play a lot of minutes with the starters. Kevin Herter I hope Kevin Herter has a bounce back year. Um, Really disappointing to say the type of year he had last year. And, just by getting hurt, I know he wants to be on the court, and it's good to see that he's been medically cleared to play or have some full contact. And we shall see. Only a matter of time when Kev comes back and is ready to go. Excited to see Keon Ellis start the two. Malik Monk's gonna be in the pursuit of the Sixth Man of the Year award this upcoming season. Bearing no injury, I think that award should be his. Knowing that the Kings are very capable of winning 50 plus games this year, I think Malik Monk should get that award this year. And Demonis Sabonis, dude's gonna have a monster year. If any indication that we saw in the preseason, you can argue that he was probably the best player in the preseason for the Sacramento Kings, other than Keegan Murray. I like Demonis Sabonis a lot, and I think that, I think me personally, I will say that I was the one to come out and say that his offensive game might be limited or might regress a little bit. That's just due to the fact that he doesn't have to be the second valuable, reliable option scorer on the offensive end this year because we got DeMar DeRozan. But he is very capable of scoring the basketball. And what I've loved about Demonis Sabonis is that this preseason, he does not hesitate on his jump shots. He's not hesitating, and he is just shooting with no hesitation. So hopefully that will be a good sign of what's to come in the regular season, and hopefully it carries over to the regular season. Domantas Sabonis spreading the floor is going to be big time for the Kings and what they're trying to do offensively. And Keegan Murray, obviously, he's going into his year 3. This is his year 3, and you got to show us what he worked on, and he's shown us some good flashes over the preseason. And now it's just with him being more selfish and getting the ball and having it his own way offensively. When DeMar DeRozan talks highly of you and calls you a killer, Keegan, yeah, DeMar DeRozan, a future Hall of Famer, is calling you a killer. You got to accept that, and you got to come out and be a killer, because not only DeMar DeRozan notices that during his short stint here so far with the Kings, everybody on the team, including Fox Sabonis, are highly anticipating you to have a great year. And this is going to be a big year for Keegan Murray. I fully expect Keegan Murray to have a great year, his best season of his young NBA career. And I fully accept the Kings brass to extend him to a big time 4 or 5 year deal. They already picked up a team option which is a no brainer that they were going to do, but it's time for Keegan Murray to shine and step up in a big way, and he could be the deciding factor from the Sacramento Kings being really good into a legitimate contender in the Western Conference. So I have that take for Keegan Murray, and I'm gonna stand with it. De'Aaron Fox, we've come out. He's talked about he's not hurry to sign an extension, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He's come out and talked about his good buddies, Bam Adebayo, reaching the finals twice with the Miami Heat and getting that contract extension. He's talked about his buddy Jason Tatum, getting that big, hefty contract, the richest contract in NBA history thus far, and him being the contender with the Boston Celtics and them winning a championship of this past season. De'Aaron Fox is very capable of being the level of Jason Tatum. And if all goes well this year, De'Aaron Fox will be getting the richest contract in NBA history over 5 years. He will be getting $60 million a year. And whether in doubt if he makes the All-NBA team to get that, there's no doubt. I mean, I think that De'Aaron Fox is going to be motivated to get that, and he will be an All-NBA player if the Sacramento Kings win 52 games this year. So, and does he deserve it? Absolutely, he deserves it. He's worked his ass off to get where he's at in his career. But, he said we can't just be coming out and be a winning team and make the playoffs year in, year out. I want to compete for a championship. I want to have the Sacramento Kings contend. I want to contend at the highest level. And he has every right to come out and say that. The Sacramento Kings shouldn't just be making the playoffs or being a playoff caliber team year in, year out. They should be in the conversation to come out of the Western Conference. They should be in the conversations to contend for a championship. They should be in the conversation to come out of the Western Conference and be in the NBA Finals year in, year out. So I'm all for De'Aaron Fox. I am all for it, man. He has nothing. His words don't hurt me. If anything, he said he wants to compete at the highest level. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to compete at the highest level. And on top of that, he loves the city. He loves the fan base. He wants to stay in Sacramento for the long term and retire as a Sacramento King, but as long as he has a chance to win championships. And I am all for De'Aaron Fox staying long term, competing for winning championships, and being arguably probably the best Sacramento Kings basketball player to go down in franchise history when it's all said and done. He's definitely well on his way. And then DeMar DeRozan. The big reason why we got DeMar DeRozan is not because to get to the playoffs. I think it's proven that we can get to the playoffs without DeMar DeRozan. The big piece to get the big reason why we got DeMar DeRozan is what we do in the playoffs. Just you can throw him in the ball in the half court set. When the pace slows down in the playoffs, you have a guy who can go get you a basket, who can isolate, and who knows how to score. I mean, let's face it, this guy's resume speaks for itself. 6-time NBA All-Star, 3-time All-NBA, Olympic gold medalist. He is a future Hall of Famer. And DeMar DeRozan missed the playoffs the last couple of years as well. So he's motivated and eager to get back into postseason. And boy, it gets me really excited, the fact that DeMar DeRozan chose us as a franchise because he felt like he had the best chance of winning an NBA championship or winning at the highest level with the Sacramento Kings, and that's why he came here. He saw guys like Fox, Sabonis, Monk, and Keegan Murray playing and wanting to play with the chip on our shoulders and just wanting to win. He came here because of Mike Brown, the coaching staff, because their desire and heart that they want to win at the highest level. This is why DeMar DeRozan came here, is to compete at the highest level and ultimately win a championship. And he's here for the next 3 years. He will have a chance to win a championship with the next 3 years with the Sacramento Kings. And I am damn excited. So with that being said, I do have the Kings winning 52 games this year. I am excited. 3 more nights, 3 more sleeps, should I say. Thursday we'll be here. Boy, I will be there at the opener. Let me know your guys' thoughts on where the Kings, or what do you guys think the Kings will be at this record-wise this season. I will be at Thursday night at the opener. If you guys are going, please let me know. I plan on doing a vlog, maybe. I'm still undecided, but I'm excited. I'm just excited for basketball to start. Opening week is here, and the Sacramento Kings will open up their 2024-2025 NBA season on Thursday night against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Should be a very good basketball game. Hoping we can light the beam, and most importantly, I'm hoping DeMar DeRozan will be the first one to light the beam Thursday night. Should be a fun and entertaining game. I want to hear from you guys, though. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this prediction. That's the for today's video. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.